Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from AleBrowar and it's a bottle of their Smokey Joe Whisky Extra Stout. And this one's coming in at 6.2% ABV. Fantastic looking beer. There's the bottle cap. And I just want to raise even this little baby. It comes with its own chocolate bar. So I'm going to do a beer, a whiskey extra stout with a chocolate bar. I'm going to match it. It's going to be awesome. 6.2% ABV. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Be great if I had a beer glass, wouldn't it? Here we go. Beer in the glass. Lovely. Listen to that carbonation. Look at that lovely chocolate coloured head. That lovely tan coloured head. Nice jet black colour to the beer. There's again the bottle. The head's dissipating quite quickly, but it's a jet black beer. A whiskey extra stout then. What am I expecting from the aroma? Oh, it's a peated whiskey. A wonderful aroma of peated whiskey. Loads of smoky peat in the beer. Wow. A little bit of chocolate, but it's mainly kind of whiskey peated smoke. Smells fantastic. Right, while we got the beer poured, let's get on then. I think this is great, you know. I really do think this is great. We got a sealed chocolate bar. Very sealed chocolate bar. Get a pair of scissors. Let's get it open. I wonder if it's got AleBrowar. No, it's just plain dark chocolate. Okay, let's get the aroma on the beer then. As I mentioned, peat, smoked. Lovely kind of fantastic aroma. Let's dive in. Cheers. Wow. Do you know, let me go in and do a Stone the Crows first, because I think this is a fantastic beer. Stone the Crows. Big, juicy, peaty, but thin stout. Very thin stout, like an Irish dry stout. But I think the reason why they produced such a thin stout is because they got a bit of chocolate to go with it, and I think the chocolate is going to be the difference. Yeah. Very clever. Very clever. If this beer had a big, medium, full-bodied mouthfeel, and you put that chocolate in your mouth, you wouldn't be able to move your gums. It would be like glue in your mouth. You'd be like, you know, you'd just be stuck. By making this beer thin and drinkable, and then adding some chocolate to your mouth while you've tasted the beer, it gives you that medium mouthfeel. The beer has been made for chocolate. I think it's a very, very kind of interesting idea that they've managed to pull off. I'd also suggest they've paired it with chocolate. They've brought their own chocolate bar out, but I would also suggest doing the same thing with cheese, a big mouthful of cheddar and a mouthful of this would do exactly the same thing. That is AleBrowar Whisky Extra Stout. Smoky Joe. 6.2% ABV. We're going to have a little bit more chocolate. A little bit more beer. And kind of wrap it up, because I do apologise. The thing is with this beer is that sweetness and the peatiness, that kind of smoky peatiness on its own in the beer is great. But it's a little bit thin. That sweet chocolate is fantastic. It's great. But to put them together is just magnificent. I'm going to have to dash. I'm going to rate this beer. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10. Tomek Kuiper is calling me. I've got to go. Cheers.